just to go with the post that I put up today, I just wanted to talk about purpose in the mind. A lot of us out here are trying to find our purpose, trying to figure out where we belong, still trying to figure out what we want to do in life, where we're going to go from here. This is just an interesting point. I'm 25, so most of you guys are either younger or older than that. Hi, Casey. Hi, Lucas. And Danielle. Okay, so I'm not going to say hi to everybody on there, but the thing I've been studying most lately is the mind and what it is, and the 12 universal laws. And the biggest thing that I had to come to understand was the original cause. And so every effect becomes a cause, and there's original cause. So you have to ask yourself, what is that cause? And you can call it whatever you want. You can call it higher power, you can call it God, Allah, whatever. But the truth is that the original cause, I believe in God, so I'm going to call God, was God. After that, there was an effect. And after that effect, it caused more things to happen, and more things to happen, and more things to happen. And from that original cause, everything has been connected ever since. So it's the same in turn when you're interacting with people, right? So when you're feeling a certain way, your reaction to that feeling is going to cause an effect in somebody else or the environment around you. It's going to change your vibration to how you're feeling, depending if it's lower or higher, and what is the most dominant and abundant feeling in the room. Now, if you're just speaking one-on-one with somebody, right? For example, have you ever been talking to a friend and they just have a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff to bitch about, per se, and they're just going on and on and on, and you start to feel heavy, right? And you start to go through in your head how you can solve these problems for this other person. That's because they're transferring energy, and you're trying to figure out how to stabilize this energy inside you. So this all has to do with the mind, because most people are a product of their environment, meaning that their emotions control them, meaning that whatever state of emotion that they're in, it's going to determine the way that they treat people, the way that they act, the actions that they take, the amount of food that they eat, the amount of sleep they get, the things that they're putting in their body, so on and so forth, right? There's a very few people who live from the inside, and their environment is a product of them. It's really cool. Really everything in the world, animals, small bugs, things like that, they were gifted with the ability to be able to blend in with the environment. So you can go talk about Darwin, and you could talk about the finches and how their beaks changed because they had to change with the environment, or you could talk about the moths that had to change color because the environment was changing from the war. But human beings, being God's greatest creation, we were given a different kind of gift. Our gift was to be able to change the environment to us. So you notice that whenever somebody starts to get into a really healthy state, and they start to progress forward, and they get out of that lack, and they get out of their sicknesses, and they get out of all of those things, their life starts to get better and better and better. And the reason because of that is because the vibration changes, and what they're putting out is different from what they were putting out before. So this goes back again to the law of cause and effect. So what you're putting out, you get back. It causes an equal and opposite reaction. And the other thing that has to go with that is the law of vibration. The law of vibration states that everything is in a vibrational motion, everything is a frequency. So that means that we are all on the same wavelength, all at the same time. I'm sorry, this person's outside my car still staring at me. So because everything vibrates and we are all on the same wavelength, that is the reason, as the beginning, why everything is connected. Now, so the point of all this, so you can understand, I'm just trying to clear this up in my mind. The way that you rise above being a product of your environment, and your environment starting to become a product of you, is been controlling the mind. You control the mind by staying in a point of serenity. This is our divine right. It's serenity, it's peace of mind, all that. So you can ask yourself, What is something that you want right now? You know, if you don't have a car, most people will say a car. If you don't have your own house, most people will say their own house. If there's some outfit you want, it's the outfit. Whatever it is, think about it. Whatever you want, think about that for a moment. Now think about it deeper. Why do you actually want that, right? It's not because you need it. It's not because of anything like that. The only reason that you feel you want that is because it causes you to have an emotion inside you, right? If it's the car or house, that's a security, that's a thing that keeps you rooted. Even food that keeps you rooted. If it's clothes or something along those lines, that's because of belonging. But still, it's still an emotion, and we chase things because these emotions come in, and they try to bring our mind to those happy places, to those peaceful places. But the thing is, things are only temporary. And it's not until you start taking action and you start learning the right things, and you start taking every lesson in life for what it is instead of what you think it is, your mind won't be able to switch paradigms. Your paradigm is in your subconscious mind. Your paradigm and your subconscious mind do not operate from the same place that your mind operates from when you are in school learning. That is your conscious mind. Your subconscious mind, your paradigm, is your basis for your habitual habits. So these are your automatic reactions when something bad happens, your automatic reaction when somebody yells, your automatic reaction when somebody gives you love, your automatic reaction when somebody cuts you off on the road, along those lines, right? Those are your automatic reactions. So how do you shift your paradigm? Well, like I said, it takes work, it takes studying. So you go back to the laws, and you get to the law of relativity. Sorry. So you get to the law of relativity, and it states, relative to something else going on, you're always doing good. Of course, if you're looking at something above you, you're going to feel down here. But if you look at something down here, you're going to feel up here, because you are. It's relative. So the point in that is, there's a law of harmony too. Because we're on a frequency, it goes like this. There's a high and there's a low, and there's a high and there's a low. And you can start embracing your lows once you understand that the lower the low, the higher the high. So if you're experiencing a low, now you can be happy. Now you can appreciate it instead of being mad and thinking, why is this happening to me? Again, nothing is ever happening to you. It's always happening for you. So you have to ask yourself, well, what is this trying to show me? And then you have to go back even further. Well, what have I asked for in life? And then you have to see how that situation is teaching you and helping you to progress, so that you can reach the thing that you asked for in life, right? So the point of serenity in the mind comes when you start accepting everything, whether you think it's good or you think it's bad. And I'm putting air quotes because good and bad is a perceptual thing that one designs and one creates and one determines in their mind. It's not, there is no good, there is no bad. The subconscious mind does not know right from wrong. It does not know it just is. It just is. Everything just is. And when you stop fighting everything, when you stop feeling like things are going against you, when you're rid of that false war in your head, that's when change starts to take place. A heavy video. I know. My mind's always like this. One love, guys. Thanks for listening.